afternoon. I am Alex Arsenich for skedline.com, and here's what's making news today. Is the government for the people putting students first? While the Ford government is cutting tuition by 10%, they're also making cuts and changes to OSAP that is likely to affect students from middle to low income families. This includes losing the 6-month grace period for repaying tuition debt and voluntary payment of student fees. Many students take to Twitter to air their frustrations. Noor Al-Adib, chairperson of the Canadian Federation of Students Ontario, tweets, "This is a new low for the government, but I can't say I'm surprised that they're trying to take out the student groups that actually hold them accountable. You're picking a fight with the wrong people." God bless the TTC. Mayor John Tory announced a new plan for the downtown transit relief line that could run at least 2 years earlier than planned. This means the relief line could be finished by 2029 instead of 2031, but this would require an additional $162 million to the estimated billion-dollar project. The relief line is set to run from Osgoode to Pape Station with the hope of lightening traffic at Bloor-Yonge during traffic peak times. City Council has not yet approved of the new funding. Swipe or no swiping? Toronto, think twice before using your credit or debit card to pay for your cab fare. Toronto police issued a warning about an ongoing taxi fare scam that has gone on for the past year. 6 people have been arrested so far and face over 200 charges for identity theft. Investigators report some taxi drivers use customized debit machines to steal financial information from customers. Cab companies aren't directly involved in the scam and have been cooperating with the police so far. A Canadian kidnapped in Burkina Faso has been found dead. Kirk Woodman from Halifax, Nova Scotia was abducted Tuesday night. Woodman's body was found with multiple gunshot wounds. Woodman worked for the BC mining company Progress Minerals. Clement Sawadogo, the country's security minister, said Woodman was taken by a dozen gunmen on a mining site owned by Progress Minerals. Woodman is the second Canadian kidnapped in Burkina Faso this past month. Chrystia Freeland, Foreign Affairs Minister of Canada, said she is working with the country's government to bring these Canadians justice. For more on these stories and other news coverage, go to skedline.com. I am Alex Arsenich. That is all for news today.
Hi, I'm Brandon Burnett with skedline.com. Here's your sports news for the day. The Humber Hawks volleyball teams flew by their games last night in Ancaster. Both the men's and women's teams dominated the Redeemer Royals in a key West Division matchup. The men's team fought through a first-set loss to secure a decisive 3-1 victory, sending them to an 11-1 record this season. The women's team were even hotter, taking a 3-0 game from behind. The women's team is now at 9-3 in their conference and are showing no signs of stopping. Go Hawks, go! The Celtics beat the Raptors last night 117-108, with the game tied at 106-106 with 2.5 minutes to go. Kyrie Irving made a big play, adding a 3-pointer for Boston. This victory ended the Celtics' 3-game losing streak and also ended the 5-game winning streak of the Raptors. Kawhi Leonard showed up, though, scoring 33 points and topping the Raps roster by 4, with Serge Ibaka following up for 22 points and 10 rebounds. The Raptors hit the court again tonight at 7:30 p.m. against the Suns. In tennis, Denis Shapovalov will be taking on Novak Djokovic in the 3rd round of the Australian Open. Denis, the Canadian 26th seed, beat Taro Daniel of Japan in his 2nd round. The 31-year-old Djokovic, the top seed from Serbia, will be fighting to secure a spot against the 19-year-old Shapovalov, currently ranked top 50 in the ATP. They are set to play tomorrow night in Melbourne. For more on these and other stories, please visit skedline.com.
Hello, I'm Tierney Angus with your entertainment and lifestyle news. New year, new you? We're halfway through the first month of 2019. According to data analyzed by social fitness app Strava, January 17th is the day most people give up on fitness resolutions. Skedline reporter Sarah Lark has more.
Many Canadians created New Year's resolutions for themselves heading into January, and there are certain goals that always seem to be at the top of everybody's lists. Whether or not they last through the entire year, resolutions like exercising more and spending less have proven to be timelessly popular.
According to results from a 2017 survey on Statistica.com, Canadians mentioned their top 5 resolutions for the new year. Improving personal fitness was the big leader.
Have you noticed that the gym here has been busier since the new year started?
Yeah, definitely. People clearly love making healthy living and a lifestyle a New Year's resolution, so typically we do see our numbers surge in the new year.
Following fitness, many chose to focus on improving their finances in the new year. Behind these, other resolutions include traveling, quitting bad habits, and spending time with loved ones.
You know what? It's very famous resolution because everybody wants to lose weight in 2019, get promises for themselves. Let's say, I want to lose some weight, I want to build some muscles like me.
According to a 2010 Ipsos article, only 22% of Canadians overall have managed to keep their previous resolutions. Securus says that the gym tends to be less busy after 1 month.
If they stay till 90 days, they usually stick around and we don't see that. So give it about 30 days to a month and the facility will be back to regular usage.
But not all resolutions involve physical improvement.
I would like to grow spiritually, get closer to God. I'd like to excel academically.
So there you have it. People have a variety of resolutions for themselves this year, both physical and mental. Now the only question is, which ones will be followed through to the end of the year? I'm Sarah Lark with skedline.com.
Streaming platform Netflix has allegedly used video footage from the Lac Mégantic trail derailment in 2 productions. Bird Box, the record-breaking horror film, and sci-fi show Travelers both present short clips of the tragedy as news footage. Lac Mégantic Mayor Julie Morin has asked Netflix to review its catalog to make sure no other productions are using footage of the tragedy as entertainment. The 2013 disaster killed 47 people when a train carrying the crude oil derailed near the town of Lac Mégantic, Quebec. Almost half of the town was destroyed by the resulting explosions and fire. Gillette's new advertisement, The Best a Man Can Be, which asks men to take a more active role in addressing sexism, bullying, and toxic masculinity, has over 16 million views in the 3 days since its release, but the response from viewers has not been entirely positive. On YouTube, the video has twice as many downvotes as likes. While many people are praising the company for trying to be more woke in the Me Too era, others are threatening boycotts and calling it anti-male. In any case, Gillette has succeeded in getting people to talk about their brand. When's the last time you discussed razor blades? And finally, Romeo, the world's loneliest frog, has a chance at love. The rare Sahuenca's water frog has been living alone in a Bolivian museum for 10 years. He was thought to be the last of his species. Last year, Global Wildlife Conservation made a Match.com dating profile for Romeo in an effort to raise awareness. Scientists have now found 5 water frogs in the Bolivian cloud forest. They plan to breed them and reintroduce them to their natural habitat. The best potential mate for Romeo has been named, obviously, Juliet. Scientists plan to introduce them on Valentine's Day. For skedline.com, I'm Tierney Angus.